Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in my last video I went over on how I got my car, and now it's time to show you my car. But first, it's time for that cold start. Alright, I think we're good there. Let me tell you, these seats are somewhat of a mission to get out of. I struggle every single time going in and out. So here's my baby. So excited to have this car. So let me just do a quick walk around and show you. This color is shadow black with the blue vinyl stripes. I was actually looking for an avalanche gray. I always thought that when I got a 350, let me get an avalanche gray because I love that color. I still do, but once I saw this color, I was just obsessed. Like, that is what caught my eye. So I'm absolutely in love with it. And just like a few reasons like why like I got this car opposed to like my GT. There was nothing wrong with my GT. I absolutely love that car as well, but this car, just like the whole different look of it, like the front bumper is obviously different. You know, the grille with the Cobra rims are different. Really like these rims. Fenders, and also the spoiler. It comes with this spoiler right here, and I absolutely love it. And obviously the quad exhaust as opposed to the dual exhaust from the GT. I just think it looks very mean and badass. Like, oh, absolutely love it. Oh, and here, this hood scoop right there, which I just think every single detail about this car just absolutely makes the car. And let's go for the interior. So I decided to get the package that came with the Recaro seats because I thought if I'm gonna have, you know, a track car, a race car, I have to have the seats. Absolutely love the seats. They are very comfortable once you're in them. Like, they hug you and it just feels right when you're driving, but to get out, this part right here is a mission. Well, actually, to get in and to get out, for like any person, doesn't matter if you're like short or tall. I'm 5'5". I have a struggle. I've had some friends as tall as 6'3". Definitely a struggle there too, but I really do enjoy this, and I don't regret it getting the seats as opposed to like just getting the leather seats that are heated and cooled seats. I rather just have my racing seats. So the interior, obviously this is a bit different from my GT. This was like a different color. Yeah, that's about pretty much it on this side. It has the chassis number right there, and this is pretty much the same. I have the bigger screen, which I think that comes standard from 2017 or 2018 and up. And you know, your cup holders, which it actually really bothers me. Like, if I put a cup here and I'm trying to shift, it bothers me a lot. So I just tend to like just put one cup here and like either my phone or my keys here, something that just won't bother me as I'm shifting. And I actually did not notice this. Let me peel that out. And let's see, the back seat is actually, it's, you know, pretty much the same as in any Mustang. It's not that really much space in the back. So that's your typical standard. Let me move this back. And let's go to the driver's side. So again, it's just your Recaro, and the steering wheel is this nice Alcantara steering wheel, and you have your Cobra, which I really do love that. In my GT had a little pony, but I really love seeing this Cobra every single time I get in. I don't know if it's just me, but I like that little detail. And the shifter, this shifter is way better than my GT. I had a 2016 Mustang GT, and this just feels way better, way firmer, sturdier, as opposed to the old one. I really do love, like, this is like probably one of my top things that I love about this car, the active exhaust, how you can just open and close the valves. And the clutch, I'm not really a fan of it, because it's, I don't know, I feel like I can stall, but I think I'm gonna end up replacing that. Well, I know I'm gonna end up replacing that with a different clutch spring, just so it can be better. At least in my opinion, the way I drive, I think that'll help me a lot. I did that with my GT, and it actually helped me a lot. As far as modifications that I want to do, I definitely want to lower it, and I want to probably get some spacers, at least for the front tires, because it's very flushed. The back tires are flushed, but not quite the front tires. So definitely getting some spacers there. I'm thinking of probably getting, I haven't decided yet on what splitter, if I either want to get a splitter or like an extended front lip, but I think that'll just finish off the entire look. Like, it looks very badass now, but I think either with a splitter, or just some other kind of lip that extends, it'll just make it even better. And oh, maybe I'll change the fog lights. I think these are yellow, so maybe I'll change them to white. And I think that's pretty much what I'll do in the front. I'm keeping the same rims. I really love the rims. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and I also want to I want a louder exhaust. So I mean, it sounds really good right now with what it has once I open the valves, even though I haven't been able to really push it, because I'm only like barely like 150 miles in this car, and I have to wait like obviously like at least 1,000 miles. So I'm anxiously waiting, and I really want to see how it sounds when I just push it. But I really want to see if maybe just get a resonator delete, because I just really want to be loud. I love a V8 engine, and I really do love how these sounds with the X-Pipe. Sounds like much raspier compared to my GT. Sounds more like a racing car, and looking forward to that. I think that's pretty much it with the exterior. All right, let me just pull the car in the garage. It's getting way too hot in here, out here. And now, time to show you guys what's under the hood. After I get out of these impossible to get out seats. So much better in here. Super hot out there. It's like 113 degrees, some crazy thing like that. So now that I have the hood open, looks so much different than my GT. Some modifications that I would like to do, let's start here. So I would want to get a cold air intake, want to change this. I actually wanted to get a GT350 manifold with my GT, but I thought about it and I was like, you know what, let me just get the car that I want instead of having to go through all that trouble. Either way, I ended up selling it and getting this one, so I'm happy now. Also probably want to get some oil catch cans, and I also want to get a flex tune. I had a flex tune in my GT, so I definitely want to get a flex tune on this one as well. And I want to get, well, maybe in the future I want to get some long tube headers and maybe, just maybe, supercharge it. But I really do want to track it, at least track it once before I do those last two things. Well, I think that's pretty much it with like the mods that I can think of, at least for now. If I think of any other mods that I want to do, I'll obviously show you guys. And I mean, my channel is a work in progress, so is my car. Just recently got it, so you guys will get to see like everything from scratch. And you know, this is gonna be like a work in progress, not only my channel but me. I obviously get better at editing and speaking to you guys. I'm so excited with this build, with this car that I got. So I hope you guys can join me on future videos, and please subscribe. Thank you.